The first minute or so of You Enjoy Myself might be one of the most challenging sections of music in Phish's entire catalog, mostly because of the consistent onslaught of really challenging arpeggio forms. So today I'll share an exercise designed to help us sharpen our skills, and we'll build each form from the ground up. Hey, Chris here. Welcome to the lesson. As always, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, subscribe, and if you want the worksheet that goes with this exercise, there's a link in the description. It's free, so grab that if you want and follow along. For the basic outline of this lesson, the way I'm going to do it is present 5 different shapes, and for each one, I'm just going to talk you through the process for this exercise. We're going to look at the whole form, and then we're going to strip it back and build it bit by bit. Then after I explain each one, I'm going to do one shape, then do a guided practice for it, then show another shape, guided practice. So it'll go between an explanation and breakdown so you can take your time learning it. Then once you get the forms down and really get the idea of the exercise, you can use the chapters in the video to just skip right to the guided practice. And you can always slow it down and speed it up if you need to. The first shape we're going to do is a C shape for a B flat major chord. We'll put the pinky finger on 13 of A, ring finger on 12 of D, index on 10 of G, 11 of B with the middle finger, index on 10 of high E, and then pinky up on 13 of high E, and then we just go backwards like that. So that's the entire form, but that's not the way we're going to start it. The way we'll kick off this exercise is we're going to hit the first note twice, just like he does in the intro of the song, and we're only going to do the first 2 notes, and just get used to that. Throughout this entire exercise, I'm going to alternate pick, so down, up, the whole time. So we go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We're going to do a couple measures for each iteration of this. The next step is just add one note from the arpeggio. So we'll go like this. Down, up, 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 down, up. Like before, we'll do a couple measures of that one. Then we're going to add another finger, which is going to be the middle finger to the B string, and we'll go like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And we'll do that a couple times. We add one more finger for the next round and start out the same way. Down, up, 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 down, up. And then for the last iteration, after we do a couple measures like that, we'll add the pinky finger to the 13th fret of the high E string. Down, up, 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 down, up. Before we get into the guided practice, I just want to point one thing out. You may have already noticed it, but the way that this is structured, because of the number of notes that's in it and because of the even nature of alternate picking, we end up starting one phrase with the down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But then the next one starts with an up, down. So we get to know that arpeggio kind of forward and back, upside down, right side up. And it's just a huge benefit to get to know stuff in both ways. This is the only arpeggio that will kind of be played like that because that's the way he plays it in the song. But you could approach the other remaining 4 arpeggios the same way and just double the first note, and you really get to know each one of them inside and out. All right, let's do the guided practice. Remember, you can always slow or speed this up. I've got the metronome set to 50 beats per minute, so it's nice and slow, but I'm counting 16th notes, so it's not going to be too slow. So adjust as needed, and let's get right into it. One last thing to think about before we start here is thumb positioning. So I would avoid having the thumb really high up. I would try to have it kind of in the middle of the back of the neck, and it really opens up the range, and it allows us to kind of swivel around and, again, extend our range with what we can reach and what we can play. So here we go. 1 and a 2 and a ready and. Add a finger. finger. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the lesson. We're going to get right back to it in a second. Just wanted to let you know that for the first time ever, I'm offering a monthly subscription option for my online course and community, Elevated Improv. I built it from the ground up specifically for guitarists that love Fish, jammy music, and want to get better at not only their general technique, but improvisation. So if that sounds like you, click the link in the description below and start your free 7-day trial. It's never been easier to join. I'm offering 2 options. With option 1, it's called General Admission. You get full access to the entire curriculum of over 180 lessons and exercises, a free copy of my ebook, as well as members-only Fish content like my classic scroll-through videos and long-form lessons. With option 2, the VIP pass, you get everything that comes with option 1, plus a one-on-one session with me so I can help you assess where you're at and how to achieve all your goals, plus a weekly live session with me where I leave time not only for Q&A so you can get your questions answered, but also I present a lesson on a range of topics from general technique to music theory. So again, if you're a fan of Fish and jammy music and want to take your playing to the next level, click the link below and I'll see you there. Now, back to the lesson. Now on to the next one, which is going to be a G minor arpeggio. I'll show you the full form first. We're going to put the pinky finger on 10 of A and go like this. And even though that may look a little different than the first one we did, and it certainly is different, it's not that different though. It's just the minor version of that same shape we played. In this case, because of where we start, it's a G minor, but we have our root note here, minor, third, fifth, root, minor, third, fifth. That's the other thing to keep in mind is these are all really simple triads when you really think about it. So the way we're going to start this one is we're not going to double the note like we did in the first example because that's not what happens in the tune. Although, like I said, you may want to do that for your own practice. So we're just going to go back and forth between the first 2 notes like this. Eventually, we'll add another finger to the form, going up and down like that. Then we're going to add the next note, which is going to be here on the B string on the 8th fret. After a few rounds of that, we'll add another finger, which is going to be the 6th fret of the high E string. Now, just a little side note, technique-wise, I like to do like a little swivel move there because my thumb is on the back of the neck, kind of in the middle, and it allows me to grab that 6th fret, which is really kind of out of position from where we're starting. We're really like in this 7th fret zone, and that little move, it's really simple, but it allows you to get to the 6th fret, and then later we can kind of swivel back over to the 10th fret. So now we've got... Again, just alternate picking. And then for the last iteration, we'll end up on the 10th fret of the high E string. Okay, I'm going to put the metronome on, 50 beats per minute, and we're going to do just like the last one, a few rounds of each one, and I'll cue you when we're going to add a finger. 1 E and a 2 E and a ready and... Add one. Now we're on to the third shape, which is a C major chord, and it's really kind of based around, you could envision it almost like a bar chord form. It's just that we're going to hit a note that is outside of that bar chord shape, which is going to be on the 7th fret of the A string. So for this one, we start with the 8th fret of the high E string. That's on a down, up on the B string, also 8th fret, down on G string, 9th fret, up on the D string, 10th fret, down on the A string, 10th fret, up on the A string, 7th fret, and then we just work our way back to the beginning. The way we'll start it though is just these first 2 notes. And you can even practice that kind of roll-off move so that E string ends when we go to the B string. We'll eventually add another finger and do multiple rounds like that. Then we'll add the D string, that's on an upstroke, which is kind of interesting and a bit of a challenge because there's more inside picking. The next iteration has the A string, and it has that same kind of roll-off move. And the tip I would give here for that part is I kind of overshoot it with the ring finger, so I'm more on the pad of the finger so I can roll off and hit that A string. So it's kind of a subtle thing. Here it is again. Kind of overshoot it and then make your way back. Then the last one, we'll go to the 7th fret of A and then right back. Like that. Now let's do it with the metronome for a guided practice at 50 beats per minute, just like before. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a ready and. Just kind of working on that roll-off move. Add a string. Add another one. Add another one. Now another one. For the fourth shape, we're going to do an F chord, and this one's really interesting. So the way the entire form goes is like this. And then we're going to eventually run it back. Even though that looks kind of crazy and it looks like there's a lot going on in some ways, really it's very simple. He's starting with a major triad form that's very basic like that. Then he's doing another basic triad form, but it's a less frequently used one where we start with the index finger, pinky finger plays the 3rd, middle finger plays the 5th. But it is the same thing. It just looks really different and feels quite different as well. So we're going to take the same approach. We're going to start with multiple rounds with just the first 2 tones. After a few of those, then we'll add. Then we'll add a little more. And then again. And then finally, the full form will go like this. All right, let's do the guided practice. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a ready and. Add a note. Now, the last one I'm going to share with you guys is probably the most difficult, at least it is to me. It's got a lot of string hopping, and it also flips around the order of the intervals that we play. So let me show you the whole form. This one trait is starting with the index finger on the 8th fret of the E string. Then he goes to the pinky finger on 10th fret of A, index to the 7th fret of A, middle finger to 8 of B, 9th fret of G, 10th fret of D. For our exercise, we're then going to run it back and go in the opposite order. So again, it starts here. That's the largest form that we'll do. But like the other versions, we're going to start with the simplest form and then gradually add on. Here we go. One more time with the guided practice, still 50 beats per minute. This one's really tough. Take your time with it, and here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a ready and. Here we go. Add on. Add a little more. Add another note. Add another note. Right on. I hope you enjoyed that and got challenged a little bit, and I hope you got something out of it. And thank you for sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Thanks.